JB2 till I die. Mic check 1 2 to the 3 4 5. Nick Tunes up next with the broadcast live.
What's up, Grommet? It's Grommet Vommit, brought to you by JB2 and the Duke. And today's show sponsor are Moke America, Virginia Beach, and Blackstrap. Use code JB2SuperGrom23 to get 20% off your order.
We also got Yoga Hair Skateboards and Rip Pack. Use promo code GROM to get 10% off your order.
Yeah. And we got Mr. Ben Gravy. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Stoke is on.
What do you want us to call you? Ben Gravy, Mr. Ben, Mr. Gravy.
What do you want to call me?
Or mashed potatoes and gravy. I mean,
Whatever you want. All good.
All right. So, how did you get into surfing?
Oh man. I was just a Grom. I was spending my summers down on the Jersey Shore here in New Jersey. And my dad's friend offered us one of his old surfboards if we went over to his house and helped him pull some weeds in his yard. So me and my brother went over and pulled all the weeds in his front yard, and he gave us an old beat up natural art surfboard.
Oh,
So
sick.
we took it down to the end of the street, and we were hooked. One wave. That's all it took.
Yeah.
Yep. Been surfing ever since. So that's when I was 8 years old. So it's like 25 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Pretty wild.
Did
Yep.
you see that? Pull a couple weeds. Boom. Got yourself a surfboard.
Oh yeah.
oh, Mr. Mashed Potatoes and Gravy. How's your bone, your leg bone that you broke? Your collarbone.
Oh, my collarbone. My collarbone's doing good. I have a doctor's appointment coming up on February 14th, Valentine's Day.
Nice.
So hopefully when I go, the doctor's going to tell me that I'm good to go. I've been able to surf for a few weeks, but I'm supposed to be taking it easy. They fixed it up real good though. My bone was like broken into 3 different pieces. It was kind of like one piece was sticking up like this. Then I had a fragment here and then another bone like that. So it was kind of in a Z shape.
Yeah.
So I needed surgery to fix the collarbone break, and they installed 2 pieces of stainless steel.
Cool.
So got one on top and one in the front holding it together. So stronger than ever. And
Yeah.
I'm a little out of shape. I've been hanging out on the couch for 2 months, but I'm getting back into shape. I'm working on it. I've been surfing a bunch, so stoked. I
Nice.
feel great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, boys.
Luckily, I have never broken a bone. Luckily.
Got some wood.
Where's the wood?
Got some wood.
How old are you?
Same
How old are you guys?
I'm 9.
9.
I just turned 10 like a week or 2 ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
double digits, dude.
Yeah.
You guys are stoked, man. You got your whole lives ahead of you to break a couple bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you were growing up, did you do any other sports?
Oh, yeah. I was a big skateboarder when I was a kid. Loved
Oh, nice.
skateboarding. I loved snowboarding.
Oh.
And I actually played basketball in school. I didn't really enjoy it, but I didn't really enjoy the sport itself, but I did enjoy hanging out with my friends when we were playing. So I stayed on the team in middle
Nice.
school just because it was a good time. And I played a little bit of lacrosse too, just because my friends at school played it.
Yeah.
But I always enjoyed the board sports. So I always enjoyed skating, snowboarding, and surfing the most.
Yeah, that's what I do. But I used to do soccer.
Yeah. I mean, it's
And
cool hanging
my-
out with your friends.
My parents were my coaches.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I myself used to play rugby, or well, I still do. It's just I haven't played it for a while because they like we stopped for like the winter. It was like the winter or the spring. They haven't brought it back yet.
Oh.
But yeah, we're supposed to be coming on in like a week or two. It's really
Nice.
fun. I have like a lot of friends. They don't all pay attention to everything, but it's really fun hanging out with them when I
Yeah.
play, just like you. And yeah, I mean, it's just awesome.
Yeah.
Rugby's gnarly, dude. I've never played.
Yeah.
Played
Yeah,
a little bit of dodgeball in my day, but
Oh yeah. Me too.
never rugby.
Oh.
You're gnarly, Duke.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
All good.
Ooh, I have a story.
Let's go.
One
Let's hear this
time-
thing.
So you know how you like if you go to like a trampoline park, how they
Yeah.
have like a dodgeball place?
Mm-hmm.
One time I was playing dodgeball. I think it was either my mom or my dad. Like they didn't mean to hit me in the face, but they threw it. I went boom, and I like flipped.
Wow.
That's classic.
Sounds just
Yeah.
like your dad.
Trampoline parks are gnarly, dude.
Yeah,
That's an easy place to get hurt.
yeah.
Oh,
What's your favorite surf break?
Ooh, ever?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
all time.
You know, I do love El Slamo. It's the smallest wave around, but it's given me a lot of joy in my life. And it
Yeah.
decided to break my collarbone last year. Little bit of payback for all the good waves I got out there. So El Slamo's up there, but there's a wave in France called Hossegor. They used to host the World Tour event there back in the day.
Yeah.
But that's also a wave that I've had some really, really good experiences at. It's beach break barrels, kind of like the East Coast, but just more consistent. And it's a beautiful place. It's a good place
My
to get barrels.
favorite break I've ever surfed at. My favorite real break I surfed at is probably in Florida and
New Smyrna.
New Smyrna.
Oh, nice.
And-
Yeah.
My favorite of all time is not actually a real break, but it's the Scoot-in Wave Pool at American Dream.
Oh, nice. That's your favorite wave of all time?
Like
That's like a head high barrel for you, huh?
Yeah.
That's sick. I can barely fit in that thing.
Yeah.
But the Scoot-in Wave Pool is a great time. Definitely
Yeah.
a great addition to New Jersey for the winter when it's
Yeah.
flat, when it's cold. You can go catch a couple waves. It's like going on a surf trip without
Yeah.
having to go on a surf trip.
hey,
Oh.
Mr. Ben Gravy.
Yes, sir, Duke. Mr. Duke.
You know the River of Death that you tried to surf?
Yeah, the one in
Will you
Missouri.
are you ever going back there to surf it?
I've been having some thoughts about that. I do believe I'll go back one day. I'm just
Sick.
there's a couple states I did in the 50 states that I wasn't entirely happy with. I made myself ride for 10 seconds for me to count the state towards my goal. So I did get 10-second rides in a few states, but the waves were real small, like only about that big. And Missouri was one where I almost drowned, but then I went back and I surfed a different wave, which was really small. So I would like to go back, and I'd like to go back to a couple other states, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Ben Gravy, how did you do oh no, not did you do, sorry. How is the Gravy Mobile?
My van?
Yep, the Gravy Mobile.
She's out of gas right now, but
Oh,
she's great. I just drove her back from Florida.
oh, nice.
Got new tires on the front. I got an oil change before I left. She's purring.
Ooh.
I'm about to remodel it actually for 2023 because
Oh,
I used to have the bed and everything in it, but I took the bed out. I've had it open for like a year now, but I'm about to put another bed back in because I'm going to
Nice.
be doing some road tripping this year, so stoked for it.
Yeah.
Yes, this sounds very exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds sick.
that van,
Oh.
took me around the country a couple times, took me to a lot of beautiful places, took me to some really sick river waves, and super grateful for that van.
Yeah.
Big part of the dream.
I have a JB2 mobile.
No way. What's it look like?
Really cool. It's like an American flag kind of, and it has all my sponsors on it. And on the back it has my Instagram, and on the back it has like a Grommet Vommit thing on it. It's really cool.
Where can I see this thing? I haven't seen this.
On Instagram.
So we just did the
We just did the reveal today.
Oh, dude, I
On my
missed it. Is it on
Instagram, there's a video. of
JB2
it.
Super Grom?
Yeah. There it is.
Dude, are you psyched?
Yeah.
That thing's a dreamer.
Yeah.
Wait, how come I
And
can't see it?
Who got it for you?
Moke got it for me.
No way, they gave it to you? They're
Yeah.
gnarly.
They let you design
Yeah.
it and everything.
Let me design it and everything.
I'm going looking for it.
Yeah, they gave them a lot of
what?
money. They gave them a lot of money to wrap it in Grommet Vommit too.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
They gave you the car.
It's
and the
on.
wrap.
And they gave me the car and the wrap.
Sick.
It's also on Grommet Vommit Instagram. The Grommet.
I'm checking it out right now, dude. This thing looks like a NASCAR.
Yeah.
Are you stoked?
Yeah.
We just picked it up today, right?
Yeah, we
When
just
you get
picked it up today.
So what, you get your license in like what, 7 years?
Yeah. So it
Yep.
comes with the chauffeur, right, Mom?
Comes with my mom.
Yep.
Hey, Mr. Ben Gravy, where did you get the idea for the pineapple as your logo?
All right. This is ancient history, boys. This dates back to when you guys were 3 years old.
Ooh,
How heavy's that?
that's heavy.
Really
All right. So so I started making videos. I was doing my vlog, and I started realizing that there's kind of like a lack of like candles. I always burnt candles like in my house to make it smell good. And I was like, yo, not a lot of people are doing surf candles. Nowadays
Yeah.
there's a bunch, but there was only like 1 or 2 back then. So I actually made a candle, and the scent of the candle was pineapple surf wax. So I wanted
Sick.
to make a logo for my pineapple surf wax candle, and my wife Jordan actually helped me. She's really good at drawing, so she drew a lot of the logo, the Ben Gravy logo, with a lead pencil, and then I put it on the
Yeah.
computer, and I
Sick.
put it in Photoshop and outlined it and put it all together and colored it, and we made it into that, and then we put that on the top of the candle, and that was my original piece of merch that I sold.
Sick.
And I was
Yeah,
I
that's awesome.
started my online store because I was trying to fund my trip of surfing all 50 states, because I was just driving around, spending a lot of money on gas. So
Yeah.
I started the store, and then from there people wanted t-shirts, they wanted sweatshirts, they wanted all kinds of stuff. So then I just started, that became my logo, and it's pretty cool because the pineapple is kind of like a universal symbol of like welcoming and like
Yeah.
so it's good. And
Yeah.
that's
Cool.
the
Yeah, that
story.
sounds awesome. Can
Yeah,
anybody
boys.
buy your pineapple candle?
Still?
We just had a stack of them for Christmas, but they're actually all gone. So I'll
Oh.
probably be bringing them back again for Christmas this year.
Oh, sick.
Awesome.
Everybody, go get yourself a pineapple candle for Christmas when it comes
Before they
back.
sell out like it probably did this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, boys. Thanks.
You gotta get a pineapple.
Yeah, they're the pineapple candles, they're all organic and smell great and
Yeah.
part of the dream. So yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
What's the? Oh, you can go.
What's your favorite board, and like what are the dimensions?
Well, I think my favorite overall board is probably just my 7-foot soft top. I ride it the most.
Nice.
It handles in tubes, and it's good for when the waves are small.
Nice.
Hold on.
And I got
Gotta
a
take.
piece.
I gotta
of it.
answer this. This is my wife. Give me 1 second.
Oh,
Hello, honey.
say hi.
We can go get them.
Hey, Dad, cut it to the commercial of the logo.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm in the middle of a podcast.
We will be right back
Say hi, Miss
after this
Grady.
call.
Yeah, I'll call you back.
Say hi, Miss Grady.
Bye, thanks. All right, sorry guys. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't an emergency.
Good.
All right.
Look at that.
All right,
So we got
back.
we're
We got
back,
the
baby.
logo.
No
from
way.
Your board.
Yep.
So yeah, what oh wow, look at that. 11 of 15. Do you remember what year you got that?
If you remember this was you when you were 4.
When I was 4.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
5
So
years ago. It's,
that's
5 years
what's
ago.
kind of crazy is that's probably the first soft top that I ever snapped 5 years ago.
Oh,
That makes
yeah.
sense.
tell 'em where you
So
were.
yeah.
I was
Pungo Boardhouse
at
competition.
Punga Boardhouse competition.
And so was
Wow.
And so are you.
That's crazy. There was a point when I had only, I think that was my first one, and I did it for like the first 5 or 6 boards that I broke. But yeah, I would cut up the bottoms and sign them. So I might bring that back actually.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, dog.
Oh, do you like competitive surfing or just free surfing more?
I really don't like competitive surfing. I know some people really like it because like it gets them all psyched and gets them like excited, and the heat of the competition is fun. But for some reason, I don't really surf my best in contests. I never have. So I've always really enjoyed just going out there on my own time and just kind of like vibing it out. So
Freestyle.
Sometimes
Yeah,
that happens to me. Like in a contest, I'm just not doing good for some reason. But then
yeah.
when I'm right after the heat's over, I'm doing super good. But I still like them both a lot.
I think when you're a kid like you guys, it's definitely healthy to do contests. It's good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Mr. Bangravy, what's the wildest wave you ever rode? Like the craziest?
Ooh. Craziest wave ever. Well, I have been on some pretty big waves in Hawaii on the North Shore. I've done some tow surfing like way out the back on the outer reefs. So those are pretty
Oh.
crazy. A lot of the waves I surfed in Hawaii were crazy. They kind of scared me, but I think one of the coolest waves I've surfed that kind of really blew my mind is I was up in Oregon, and there was like a really big swell. There's like a 30-foot swell, and it was raining and just crazy. Like you couldn't go surfing because the ocean was just nuts. But I was staying at this hotel that was like in kind of this harbor, and there was a big inlet coming in from the ocean. And every like 10 minutes or so, I'd see this white foam ball just coming down the rocks, just peeling in. And it would just go forever. And I realized that it was like the 30-foot waves were just pushing into the inlet, and they'd get smaller as they pushed in. But it was like the front of the tide coming in. Like as the tide came in, it was pushing these waves in. And they were only about waist high, but they were going forever. So me and my buddy JP just got in the car, went down there, and we went and checked it out. And I got some waves that were like 2 minutes long, just peeling all the way in. So they were like 30 foot out the back, and then they'd come in the inlet, and they'd only be like waist high, and they would just go forever. And it was kind of just like this.
Sick.
Yeah, it was sick.
Well, do you
Full
think that might have
stoker.
been? Do you think that might have been the longest wave you ever surfed?
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, if you count river waves, I've probably surfed a river wave for a while. Or when I was in Alaska, I did the tidal bore, the Turnagain Arm tidal bore, and I rode that wave for like 7.5 minutes. But in a natural ocean wave, yeah, probably like a little over 2 minutes on some of those.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
a
boys.
long time for an
The
ocean.
longest wave I've ever surfed is probably 30 seconds or maybe a little bit more.
You get some long ones at First Street Jetty.
That one to your left. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, surfing's funny like that. We're only on the wave like 5 seconds, but it's like the most memorable 5 seconds of your life.
Yeah.
If you
What's
you
your
can go.
favorite song?
My favorite song? Ooh. It's a tough one. I'm trying to remember who sings it, but it goes, the song that I listen to the most, just over and over all the years, is that song that goes, I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. You know that one? Yeah, so
Yeah.
good. I think it's by the Proclaimers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
It's like 500 miles. I think it's 500 miles
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
1,000
that's a
Mine-
banger.
miles.
Mine is I'm trying to remember from this guy named Ben Gravy. I'm pretty sure it says, "I just want to surf. I don't want to work no more. The wind just went offshore. I'm quitting my job at the liquor store." Woo!
Dude, I really enjoyed your rendition of that when you posted that.
Yeah.
Nice. Ben Gravy. What is your favorite surfboard shape that you've?
Ooh. Favorite, like overall shape or like personal? Because I'd say
Just,
my favorite overall shape is probably the fish,
The
like
fish.
a twin fin or a quad fish.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I had this really nice 5'4" super brand fish a couple years ago that I just absolutely loved. And it was a really
Sick.
small board for me, but it performed really well in bigger waves. So it was a
Nice.
dreamer. I smashed it
favorite
on
board-
Slammo.
My favorite board is Ipa Echo.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Looking
Mm.
mental.
Flames.
Flames.
And
What's the claim?
I have a very important question for you. It's probably
Let's
the
talk
most
about it.
important one on this list.
No way.
So, what are your thoughts on pineapple on pizza?
Dude,
Pineapple.
we got to talk about this. You know, pineapple on pizza. It's an age-old question. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I happen to love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom loves it.
Yeah, it's good. Not only do I actually prefer pineapple on pizza not with the ham, because usually it's like Hawaiian style with the ham too.
Mhm.
I'd rather just have it straight up, pineapple on it.
Nice.
Jalapeno.
My
I've
mom
had
likes
a
oh, sorry. My mom likes jalapeno and pineapple.
I gotta try that. I never had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pineapple on pizza, that doesn't sound it's not my favorite. I don't like pineapple too much. It just, for some reason,
Bro.
it gives me sores. Like, it gives me sores.
Oh,
Like, I used to
that
love
happens
it,
to
but
me.
then it gives me like I'll take like a bite, and then the next morning I'll have like 3 more sores, like 3 sores.
It's
like-
like the acid in the pineapple. It's like very
Yeah.
acidic.
Yeah, it really affects my mouth. Like, it really does.
I noticed that if I eat it from like Wawa or something, where it's like in a plastic thing sitting for a while, it's worse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
Fresh one would
canned
probably be
pineapple
better.
sounds weird. Yeah, fresh pineapple would probably. I'd prefer fresh pineapple better than canned or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that. I mean, I still don't love it, but I'd rather prefer just fresh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
that makes
really
sense.
I don't
Check
really
it.
like pineapples, but if I was gonna eat a pineapple, it would probably be a fresh one. Hey,
Check
yo, what's
this
up,
guy out.
dog?
It's Dennis the Menace.
Yes.
Yo,
Say
what's
hi,
up,
Dennis.
Oh, it's Dennis. Hey, what up?
He's crashed out. Dennis does not like pineapples.
Oh, what is like your gnarliest wipeout you've ever had?
Ooh, gnarliest wipeout. Well, I got to give it to the wave that broke my collarbone. Even though the wave was only like a foot tall, still somehow that 1 footer was the gnarliest wipeout of my life because just spun me around, slammed me into the sand, broke my collarbone in 2 places, and set me up for 2 months on the couch. So
Yeah.
heavy
Mis-
claims.
Mr. Van Gravy. Oh, sorry. Well, didn't you also break your collarbone when you were doing, or leg, like when you were doing this like crazy stunt?
Yeah, I tore my patellar tendon. So yeah, it's in the documentary that we released this past year for the Dream.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah, I used to do stunts. My brothers are professional stuntmen, so disclaimer.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Well,
Don't
that
do
sounds
stunts.
awesome.
But
do
yeah,
stunts
I
unless
kind of used to
you-
get roped into doing some stunts too. But yeah, we used to do some pretty wild stuff. And yeah, I ended up sliding through the mats that I was supposed to land on, and I end up tearing my knee really bad. They thought maybe I wasn't going to walk again. But I got surgery, and oddly enough, that injury is what set me on the path to start my surf vlog and get really back into surfing and enjoying my life. So
Nice.
what kind of started as a really negative thing actually ended up being really positive. And
Yeah.
actually, speaking of that, when I broke my collarbone, I was super bummed out, and I didn't know what I was going to do. You know, I wasn't going to be able to surf for 2 months, and I ended up fostering Dennis, and then now I adopted him. But it seemed like it's such a negative thing when I broke my collarbone, but it ended up being so positive because Dennis has been an amazing addition to my life. So it ended up being good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my most gnarly wipeout is probably on my skateboard doing. So there's this 13.5-foot vert ramp that I live near. I tried to drop in on it. This was when I was like 6, and my legs, like I went to drop in, but my legs weren't long enough, so they wouldn't touch the vert. So I just ended up airing, and I just went on my face.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because I know you drop in on the 13-footer, which is like the biggest vert ramp.
Yeah.
How young were you when you first started doing that?
Well, 6 when I wiped out on it for my first time, and then and when I landed it, I was 7.
Wow. I still never dropped in on a 13-footer. I've always been scared.
Yeah.
I
did
have.
I did a 12-footer once.
Oh, nice.
I've done like 13 or 14 foot. I like to drop in vert ramps, but I don't really. All I do is like this indie sort of grab. It's really cool, but it's like the only trick I got besides like an early grab on a vert ramp. Like,
Are you indie grabbing on your way down, or you mean you're doing an indie grab air?
I'm in. It's like it's a layback air. It's like an indie layback air.
Nice, dude. That's sick.
Nice.
That and early grab.
I recently. Oh, sorry. I
No, you
just
can go.
dropped in on a 15-footer ball. Pretty sure it was. Yeah.
What do you
15-foot
think
ball.
about those ones where they do like the massive? They go over the big thing and then they hit the massive quarter pipe at the end.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
did. Yeah, I did something like that, except it was a mini mega.
Yeah,
That
the
would-
Woodward one.
So it was still huge, just not as big.
You ever see the video clip when the guy does it and he flies out and he lands and his shoes fly off?
Yeah, he like
So
he
gnarly.
tries to like camp is like 17, like 20 feet, and then he goes up like 30 feet and just forgets to grab the board and goes all the way to flat. But
So
he was like
gnarly.
knocked out. He was like knocked out, and then
Yeah.
he got it back up and did it again. It was so cool.
That's
Yeah.
It
heavy.
was
So heavy.
so crazy. It was so crazy. I don't know. I'd never Dude, that I'd never do that. Like, it's so scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
What
like,
do you think? You think it's scarier going big on a snowboard, big air on a skateboard, or charging a big wave?
Which one's scarier?
Yeah.
Probably probably like surfing's probably not, because if you fall, you land in the water. It's probably either skating or snowboarding, because the wood does hurt a lot, but you can slide, and then on
Yeah.
the snowboard you do a lot more flips than
Yeah.
skating and stuff. I feel like so.
Yeah.
You said 22 foot, right?
I've done a 22-foot half pipe on my snowboard.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's gnarly.
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, I don't think I'd. What's next? Or what do you think the next video is for your like vlog? Vlog, is that right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah. The next vlog. I'm actually heading down to Panama next week, so I'll have a
nice.
couple. Hopefully, I'll get barreled down there, so I'll have a couple
Yeah.
good videos from that trip coming up. I'm excited for that. It's going to be nice and warm.
Yeah.
It's like 30. I think it's 35 degrees here today. So
35 degrees.
you guys know the feeling.
I don't know how much it is here.
It's like 38.
38 or something.
Yeah,
here, I
yeah.
think.
Cool.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Did you guys surf
Flat-
today?
I surfed yesterday. Today
Oh,
I
nice.
couldn't, because I might go later, but I don't know, because
You wanted to talk to him?
I wanted to talk to you, and I don't know if we'll have time after this. I don't know. Hopefully we do.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Oh, you can go. You can go.
Can you tell us a joke?
A joke?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, honey. I used to work at an orange juice factory, but I got fired. Couldn't concentrate.
Good one.
Come on.
Mine is. I have two. I'll do.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. So, what do you call a skateboarder without a board?
Ooh.
A
What?
board skater.
Classic.
I got one. I got one. It's not the joke part is sometimes hard to understand, but what do you call a man with no legs and no arms and no head is sitting in the water?
I don't
Bob, but
know.
a bing. Bob, but a bing.
I don't get it.
There's a boo.
So if you go but a bing, somebody will always laugh. Somebody. It happens every time.
Classic.
Bing.
But you gotta go fast, like
My
what do you call a man
mom's
with no legs, no arms in the water?
Bob,
Bob,
bada,
bada,
bing.
bing. Bada, bing.
You guys should get the soundboard where you can go doo-doo, shh, the bada bang.
Yeah.
So you can just click a button and it does it.
Oop, bada ba bing.
Perfect.
Gotta go bada bing.
Do you have any words of wisdom for like all the Groms that are going to be watching this?
Yeah. You know, if you're a Grom out there, life's harder than ever. Social media makes things complicated, but it's all about what's inside your heart.
Yeah.
Don't worry about anyone else. Don't worry about other people's opinions. No matter what you do in life, some people aren't going to like it. Even if you're doing big things, small things, good things, bad things, there's always going to be someone who, you know, has something to say about it. So the best thing in life is just focus on what you love, what you want to do with your time, what's inside your heart. Focus on that and do that and just try as hard as you can and never give up. And good things will happen. And it's not always going to be how you imagine it. You know, your expectations aren't always going to be exactly how you imagine it. But I promise you, good things will happen if you just keep pushing forward and following what's inside your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
So, is there anywhere for like anybody to follow your journey?
Yeah. I'm posting 3 times a week on YouTube. YouTube.com/Ben Gravy with 2 Y's. And post every now and then on Instagram too. So at Ben Gravy with 2 Y's. And those are the 2 main places to follow my stuff.
Okay, everybody, go
Awesome.
subscribe to Ben Gravy, and then go follow Ben Gravy on Instagram. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know why I haven't yet. I've just been. Oh wait, I have. Wait, yes, I have subscribed and follow. I've been watching.
Thank you.
Boy.
This past week, I watched like 8 videos.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Like the really long ones, like half an hour to an hour.
You're in some of the
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, they're
I'm in
Sometimes
some
they're
of it.
long, you know.
Yeah, sometimes they're long, sometimes they're short, but they're very good.
Oh, thank you.
Go
Appreciate it.
follow Ben Gravy.
Yeah, ask him if he's seen yours.
Yeah, do
Dude,
it right
have you
after
seen
podcast.
Have you seen the Ben Gravy video? Where I was in it, and it was that like the contest thing where I got that.
No,
For
what's
sure.
that called? I gotta watch that. What's it called?
Called How to Win a Surf Contest. I'm pretty sure.
Um,
Actually, I don't think it
what about the one when we surfed the hurricane and you got the bomb?
Oh yeah.
Good one. What was that one last year, right?
I forgot.
I forget what that was called.
Yeah, it's a Red Bull.
Just-
The Red Bull one.
Yeah, it was like a Red Bull event thing.
We'll put it in your Instagram.
We'll put it on my Instagram.
Yeah.
All right, thank you
Alright.
so much, Ben Gravy, for coming on our podcast. It's been such a treat, and maybe we could do another one. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd be stoked. Took me a little bit of time to get on here to line this up, but you guys are doing good things. Proud of you guys. Keep it up. And
maybe
you guys are killing it. So
maybe
thank
me and you can surf sometime and do.
Yeah,
Maybe we
that
could
would
all
be
surf
great.
sometime together. Yeah.
I'd be stoked. So
That'd be awesome.
stay
Thank
in
you so much
touch.
for coming on.
I'll let you know when I'm down there. And yeah, thanks guys for the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
Dream. Yeah.
Grommet Vommit out.
Bomb it.
Oh man, goddamn. Nick's back with a sidewalk slam. Still 10 toes with the